And welcome again. The Ultimate Soccer Show. It's the pre-game. Ipswich taking on Wrexham this Saturday. Coming quick. Get into this. I've got stats. I've got news. News is coming first. Then we're going to have a look at the head-to-head. We'll have a look at the stats coming off where the bookies are concerned. Yes, we will. We'll look at the matches. We're going to look at the table. We're going to look at a lot of other things. We're going to look at the coach's record. We'll tell you when who. We'll look at the best players on both teams. So Ipswich fans, Wrexham fans, stay glued. And hey, like and subscribe is the name of the game here. Pay for your ticket. It's about time. 90% of people that watch this do not like and subscribe. I'm asking you nicely, guys. Like, please, subscribe if you will. But liking is paying for your ticket. Let's pay for our tickets, shall we? Have a sarcastic start to this show as always, but please, pay for your ticket. Like the video. I'm asking you nicely. Let's get into this. It's Ipswich in 7th, yeah? Going quite well. Got relegated last year. Not so bad this year. I think they're in the running to get in the playoffs as we stand. Can they force into the top two? I think they can. But consistency. Consistency is the key. They've only got 3 losses on the season. They're doing pretty good. We're going to get into the stats pretty soon. And also, we're going to look at Wrexham in 13th, doing great. I'll tell you what, 13th right now is great. I always say 15 is a good number. I tell you what, we're doing better than I expect. Remember at the start of the season, I said there's 3 places we can finish. Top 10, 13 to 19 club or 19 to 24. We were in the 19 to 24 club for quite a while. Now we're into the 13 to 18 club. Let's see how long we jockey between 13 and 18, yeah, for a little while until more form comes and maybe pump up a little bit more. That's all I'm saying for now. But let's get into this right now. Things we're going to show you. Look at that picture again. I'm saying this won't be easy. I'm saying this won't be easy for either team, yeah? Remember, what I see, you see as well, guys. And we're going to blow right through this. I've got loads of good stats to tell you about the top players, all sorts of stuff. Good news now. And then I'll follow it up with bad news. The good news, look at the picture. Yes, the pilings are going into the ground and the cop is starting to be built. I have it on authority, all the steel and all the rebars coming early January, I perceive. So it's going to be getting off the ground pretty soon. That's the new building. Bad news, but hold on. Look down the field and look closer. That's what you're going to see when you next sit looking down the field towards the cop, yeah? Other news, bad news now. Issa Kabore has a hamstring injury. He's out for 6 weeks. He's going back to Manchester City, parent club, yeah? And we'll see what happens then. But a bit of a blow because his form was great. However, when a guy drops, another guy steps in. Ryan Longman's had loads of playtime, yeah? But Ryan Barnett has not. I expect to see Ryan Barnett down that line. And put it this way, Ryan's been literally adding little to the match because he's had very little minutes. His minutes will start to grow. And I say to Ryan, seize the opportunity, my friend. Seize the opportunity. Every Wrexham fan in that stadium wants to see you on that line, crossing the balls. Remember last season, 7 assists, leading the league at the stage where he was really hot on fire? He had 3 assists in one match, remember? Oh, yeah. Get Ryan on the right wing. So it's not all bad. And finally, bit of good news, it's Black Friday. Oh yeah, Black Friday. Get onto Wrexham's store site. Don't go anywhere else. Put your money in the club. And have a look on the sales. I picked up a shirt. You're going to see that shirt in the next show. I'm not telling you why. Not telling you what. Not even the colour. But I picked up a shirt this Black Friday. It'll be here in 3 days. Yeah. So, there we go. Getting into other things after we've got into that, and big time welcome to Ipswich fans. We say welcome to you. Don't forget there's a watch along coming, and you're so welcome to get in here as well. And every time we have a match, there's always fans from the other team in here, and we look after you royally. You are treated with so much respect and so much love. You'd be actually pinching yourself to how good you get treated. But let's look at the table. Let's look at the top of the table first. Coventry City, top scoring team in the league. Who's the second top scoring team? It's actual fact. It's Ipswich Town with 26. There you go. Another stat coming at you. Middlesbrough in second on 29. I tell you what, Frank Lampard's boys are going to pull away. I think Coventry City are going to pull away. Middlesbrough doing very well. And Archie Jones played for Canada midweek over there in America. So he played brilliantly. Actually was man of the match for Canada on that match, and that was his debut for Canada. What a way to start your international career, Archie Jones Middlesbrough. They're in second, and they are on 28 points right now. Stoke City, tell you, doing well in third. I thought they'd fade away, but they're doing great. 8 wins on the season. I tell you what, they're sticking to the task. Preston doing excellent. Hull City really impressing me, I tell you, really impressing me. And as well, Millwall are having a good turnout so far this season as well. Yeah, you got to say, well done, well done, well done. And obviously, 7th, Ipswich, looking to pump up a little higher, wouldn't you say? And Wrexham in 13th. Excuse me. Wrexham in 13th, doing very well. Down in the bottom 3, Sheffield Wednesday at the bottom, Norwich City, what a terrible time they're having. And Sheffield United then 22nd. It's the Sheffield Derby coming up this weekend. We're going to get into that very soon. I'm going to look at the games right now. Take a look at the pictures. The games right now. You're looking at your screen. 21st of November, you have Preston taking on Blackburn Rovers at Preston. I tell you what's going to be a tight one. Expect Preston to get something out of that is what I'd say. Then starting Saturday's matches. Bristol City taking on Swansea. Bristol needs something. Form hasn't been great recently. Swansea are doing okay. New coach, let's see what happens. Charlton Athletic and Southampton. That's going to be another great game for Nathan Jones. Southampton, let's see what they can do. They haven't really brought too much great performances, but you can see Southampton slowly turning the corner, can't you? I think you can. I think you can. Now, the last game I'm looking at right now on this screen is Coventry City taking on West Brom. You have to think Coventry is in for something good, don't you think? I say so. I think they really are. Then looking at the other games, Birmingham City, Norwich. Oh dear, Norwich City. I don't think this is the weekend to pick up points. Do you? Not at all. Derby County, Watford. Derby, great form. I think it continues. Another win. Ipswich Town, Wrexham. You make up your mind in the chat right now. What do you think the score's going to be? Who's going to be the winner? And who is going to get the goals? Tell me down below. Leicester City taking on Stoke City. Interesting game. Leicester not really doing the best of form and not as high as you'd think they should be, per se. But a lot of those players have got old legs. Stoke City in great form. Expect Stoke City to push them all the way. I think Stoke's got a great chance of maybe getting something there. And finally, looking at the last 3 games on Saturday, Oxford United taking on Middlesbrough. That's not going to be easy for the Bruh, but I think Middlesbrough can get something there. Portsmouth taking on Millwall. There's a nice one for Millwall, I tell you. If you're ever going to get a road win, that could be the one. Queen's Park Rangers and Hull City. You know, QPR were in great form a little while ago. Not right now. I think Hull City's got a good chance to get something on the road there too. And finally, on Sunday, it's Sheffield Wednesday at home to Sheffield United. I wonder who's going to win that one. Okay, guys, now we're going to have a little bit of graphical fun. What we're going to look at is the score prediction, what I feel or how I look at this game and what I see is coming down for a final score for both teams. We're also going to look at the betting odds and the head-to-head. So look at your screen right now. We're going to take a look at the betting odds. Starting off right now, you've got 2 numbers on. Ipswich for a home win is 4-7. Wrexham on the road is 9-2. They're saying basically with those numbers, if you don't know much about betting, it's a home win is what they're saying. Looking at the draw, that's a 3-1 on. So it could well be a good number to look at, 3-1 for a draw. Taking a look at the head-to-head right now in big screen. Well, hey, got a little bit of stories to tell you. That's the only match that these guys have ever played against each other, Ipswich and Wrexham. It was a FA Cup third round, January 7th, 1995 at the EK Ras, the racecourse ground, and Wrexham won 2-1 on the day. You can see your goal scorers down below. And that was a day where the Tractor Boys did not come up with what they wanted. But I tell you, they're the home team now. Let's see which way this goes. So there you go. There's your head-to-head all-time crazy. Just one match in. Just one match in. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk, yeah? Now taking a look at the match score prediction. We'll start with the host first of all. If it all goes right for the hosts, I see a 2-1 possibility for the hosts. I do see both teams scoring. If it doesn't go the way the hosts want it to go, then it could possibly be the dreaded 1-0 away win. Possibly, though, is what I'm looking at, and probably what you're thinking of also is a 1-1 draw. So there you go. Let's get back on screen. And that's what I'm thinking from Graphic Land. Hope you enjoyed it. As for the referee for our game, yes, take a look at his stats. And I tell you what, he's been a referee in the EFL for like just about 20 years. I think it's about 20 years now. And average cards, you've seen that. He's a really competent referee. Doesn't get excited about nothing, and he'll stay in control of the game. Hence, he'll emboss a match where the ball can move and there can be a lot of tactics and there can be a lot of physical, but he'll allow the match to play. He'll let it play. So he'll let the players do the talking. And that's one thing about I really do like about our man for the weekend, Mr. Dean Whitestone. Yeah? Dean Whitestone. Now, what I want to take you through is some of the player stats, and this is right on the board. We've got it for you. Ipswich Towns, you want to listen up to this one because this is definitely for you. Wrexham fans, this is just a refresher of what you may or may not know. But last form, or let's say the away form for Wrexham all season: 2 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses, 8 goals scored, 7 against for -1. 13th in the league, and the last loss for Wrexham was on the road at Stoke City, and that was a 1-0. And I'll tell you, Stoke City in some really decent form, as we know. So, take it from me, this is going to be very, very interesting. Player stats, Wrexham. Ipswich fans, check this out. Top scorers and the men that may well do some damage on you. Welsh international Kiefer Moore, 17 matches in, he's got 9 goals. 9 goals out of 17. Josh Windass, free transfer, has been absolutely fantastic for Wrexham all season. He's a very dangerous player when he's on, okay? And that's what I'll say. When he's on, be aware. 14 matches in, 5 goals. Louis O'Brien has been fantastic so far, midfielder. He needs to literally hit the target a little bit better, and Wrexham fans will be smiling or laughing at that one. 18 matches in, 3 goals. Nathan Broadhead, Welsh international, played midweek against North Macedonia, and big up to Wales. What a match. What a match. 5-1. I was watching the game. My goal of the game, Johnson, when he came across and just smashed that rocket in the far corner. Just unbelievable. And I could not believe that Wales got 5 past North Macedonia, because North Macedonia had only conceded 3 goals in complete qualifying prior to that match. They chose to concede 5 in Cardiff. It was fantastic. I tell you, I don't think I've ever seen a more fun game for Wales in a long, long time. And it was also, it was reachable, but it was so far away. Now, playoffs are, you never know. Fingers crossed. That's all I'm saying. But Nathan Broadhead, 13 games in. Dangerous when in form. 4 goals off 13. Not bad. Form has not been bad, but he just needs to get it flowing. Georgie Dobson in midfield, 18 games, 1 goal. Sam Smith, get this, 16 goals. So 16 matches, 1 goal. 1 goal. No starts, 12 from the bench. That's really going to hit your psyche and your confidence. No starts, 12 from the bench. Sam Smith, 16 games, 1 goal. Finally, Ryan Longman, 17 games, 1 goal. Ipswich Town news now. Wrexham fans, listen up. This is just for you. And then we'll get into the betting odds. And one more time, just let me get this picture out of the way. We'll get into betting odds. We'll get into the head-to-head here pretty soon. Prediction and all sorts of stuff still to come. So going through the information on Ipswich, this is for the Wrexham fans right now. On the season, 6-5-3. 6 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses, 26 goals scored. Second highest scoring team in the league. Hoist that in, Wrexham fans. Really. On the day, it does matter. 16 goals against for plus 10. Decent. 23 points. Last loss was 4 matches ago. And since then it's been 3 wins and 1 draw. 3 wins and 1 draw, and the win was the last one. Coming up now, Ipswich players, Wrexham fans, listen up. Guys that can get it done, dangerous people. And also the defending side of things. People I've picked out that we may want to focus on, or you may want to focus on. People like Jaden Philogene. He's a forward, 13 matches, 6 goals. Another forward, Jack Clark, 15 matches, 6 goals. George Hurst, another forward, 15 games, 5 goals. They can score. Then you've also got to say Marcelo Nunes. I like this guy, Chilean international midfielder, creative. He scored 2. He's also assisted 2 this season, so we've got to watch out for him, and that's in 10 games. So, I tell you, Nunes. Life Davies, another defender to watch out for. I don't normally sort of talk too much about the wing-backs, but this guy, Life Davies, likes to get forward, likes to add in the attacking mode of the game, and is also quick to get back in place to keep the back door shut. So, look for him to be a little bit of a pest on the wing. And Dara O'Shea, big Irish Republic defender. He's played for Republic of Ireland 41 times. No goals, but 41 times. And he will literally be, if in the team, obviously, he will be a tough nut to get around. On the Chilean, Marcelo Nunes, he's been an international since 2021, and he's got 31 matches in with 5 goals. Ipswich have many assisters, okay? There's 6 guys that are on 1 assist, but 2 guys in particular, you've heard one of them, Marcelo Nunes, 12 matches in, 2 assists, okay? And also Daniel Furlong, 13 matches in, also 2 assists. They can get goals right across the team, and the team can assist right across the team. So it's a very football-minded team. They like to have the possession, like to keep the ball moving, keep it smooth, keep it on the ground. You don't see them thumping it down the field all the time unless that literally unless that breakaway's on. But they're a footballing team, and literally keep an eye on all those players I've named you. But literally, it comes from across the team. That's all I can say on that one. Ipswich Town and Mr. Kieran McKenna. I remember Kieran doing a fair job as an assistant at Man United. That's where he really got his first big name. Obviously, he started up in Ireland, but talking about Man United, that's where he got his face on TV. That's where everybody got to know him, you know. And let's face it, that was under the times with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he was then replaced by, I believe, Jose Mourinho. Kill me if I'm wrong. Anyway, Mr. McKenna. Great record. He signed up on the 20th of December. Yeah, 2021. 1921. That'd be a long time. 2021. And that was 188 matches so far. 87 wins, 54 draws, and 47 losses. Percentage-wise, winning record percentage is not bad at all. When you consider nearly 200 matches in, Kieran McKenna's winning record with Ipswich Town alone is 46.28% record. That's pretty good, man. That really is pretty good. You can't really get much better than that unless you go perfect. You know, yeah, you can go better. Of course you can. But we're talking 200 games where you've been chasing it, getting promotion, and then getting relegated. So it all adds up at the end of the day. I'm sure you know what I mean. But talking the team itself, Wrexham fans, we spent a lot of money, so did Ipswich. They haven't changed too much, but they've done it very cleverly, if you want my opinion. 6 player acquisitions, that's 6 players coming in for roughly 45.8 million, okay? 5 players released, 6 guys loaned in, 7 guys loaned out, and 4 guys released straight from contract because they weren't doing it. Above all, one of the guys that Ipswich released, Alex Tanswebi, I can't believe it, he's only 28. Everywhere he's going, he's flatlining. Man United didn't work out for him. Went abroad, didn't work out for him. Aston Villa pickup per se, didn't work out for him. I think he played 25 games for Aston Villa, and he kept moving. He's never settled down. I don't know if he's a problem child or what the problem is. But 28 years old to be released by Ipswich, and let's face it, Kieran McKenna was at Man United as an assistant at the same time as Tanswebi. So Kieran knows about Tanswebi. Let's put it that way. And all I say with this is with McKieran is he runs a steady ship, and you have to pay some respect to him. He is a very, very, very good coach. Decent man. Wonderful human being. Match thoughts, I'll tell you what, Ipswich are the favourite to win. There's no doubt about it. Wrexham's got to bring a big performance, and that's going to be tough, especially as we're coming off an international break. But that goes for both teams. But Wrexham needs to bring a top performance. If we start walking, we're walking to a loss. Remember that. The legs have got to be pumping. Now, not everybody went away on the international break for Wrexham. So factor in just a handful of guys. 4 guys went away. Not all of them played. One came back injured. Issa Kabore. He's out for 6 weeks, going back to Manchester City, parent club. So Wrexham haven't got too much energy loss. And the same applies with Ipswich more or less too. So for that matter, both teams are coming in with pretty much fresh lines. They just need to get back into the drill and get it done. And remember, when we have the watch along on the weekend, get in the chat. Really, get in the chat, join the watch along, and have a great time. And I'll end it with this, as I do with every pre-game. So it's Ipswich, Wrexham, Portman Road. Let's have it. Cheers. Get in the chat. We're going to have a blast.